Hello, gang. Welcome to my 10-minute masterclass. Today we are going to be learning how to play basic piano and some chords. Alright, so this is what I'm going to be teaching you in these 10 minutes that I have today. First and foremost, each note is associated with a letter. Now, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, nuh-uh, because in piano, you only have these letters. And you might be like, why does it cut off on G? Well, it starts on A again, and that's what we call an octave, if you guys have ever heard that word before. And the reason that it only goes up to G is because once you get, like this is an A and this is an A. And so once you get up to an octave, as you can hear, the A's sound the same. This is just higher. So there's no note. I mean, there are like notes that exist in between, like G and A and G sharp. This is G sharp or A flat, whichever you want to call it. There are notes that are in between that, but they're not playable on the piano. Those are usually electronically generated, or you need a specific instrument. So, as you can see, kablamo, these are all the letters that you need. And so in order to look at the piano and go, well, which key is which? I'm going to teach you that right now. You know what? I don't even need this. I don't even need this right now. Okay. So basically, this right here is C. How do I know that? It's because there's two black keys, and kablamo, it's the one right below it. Okay, so like once you start getting used to looking at a piano, it kind of just all makes sense. Like this is a C, this is an E, this down here is an E. It's just, again, 8 notes lower. And so your C, D, and E are on the two black keys, and then your F, G, A, and B are going to be by the 3 black keys. And what the black keys are sharps and flats, which are just like, it's just like, just the in-between notes, So a C scale would be like that, but then you add, and then you get all the in-between notes. So today, I guess I'll be teaching you guys how to read basic chords, because I think that can be useful, especially like if you're trying to learn a song and you want to accompany yourself on the piano. Chords are a pretty good thing to know. Okay, so I guess, let me stabilize. I guess before I teach any of the chords, let's review some of these notes. So I'll give you guys 5 seconds to answer, okay? I'll give you an easy one. What's this note? 3, 2, 1. It's a C. It's a C. You better have known that. Was that 5 seconds? I think that was a little less than 5 seconds. Okay, what is this note? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, no pressure, Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. This is a G. What is this note? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. That's a B. Don't be sad or upset if you couldn't get that, because I'm not going to lie, I didn't give you guys a lot of time, and you don't have much of the scale here to go off of. But yeah, it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then back to A. Just as a reminder, C, D, E is by these bad boys, and F, G, A, B are by these 3 black keys. Okay, so how do you read a basic scale? I'm only going to go over major and minor scales because those are the easiest. So what this is called, the thing that I played earlier, that's called the chromatic scale. And that is built out of half notes, right? Or like half steps, I guess you could say. Not half notes, actually. Half notes is a different thing. Ignore that. Half steps. So C up a half step is C sharp. C down a half step is B. And so with chords, you're going to hear that some sound happy make it sound sad. And all you're doing is changing the middle note for that. When you do the scale, so a C scale is always going to be all white keys. For the C major scale, major, just think of major as like happy, and minor is sad. And so a C major scale is super happy, super normal. And C minor is sorry. Doesn't it sound so sad? So anyways, the way that you figure out specifically chords only, not like the actual scale, but chords only, is that for a major scale, you're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps, and then you're gonna go up 1, 2, 3. So a C major would be that. D major, for example, this is D. A D major scale, or a D major chord is the same thing. It's gonna go up 4 half steps and then up 3 half steps. So here's your first note, 1, 2, 3, 4, second note, 1, 2, 3, third note. And you get a D scale, and you can do that for every scale known. The B scale looks like, I'll do it down here. But yeah. Minor, it's the opposite. You switch those two things around. So instead of it being up 4 half steps, it's going up 3 half steps. But then the final note is still the same. It's going to go up 4 half steps. So technically, if you know all the major chords, this is C, this is D, this is E, all you have to do is go down 1 in the middle note, and it makes the minor chord. Of course, in a scale, like a lot of things change. Like I said, that C to C minor, you have like these added notes, but you don't need to worry about those yet. For now, we're just doing the regular chords. Okay. So if some sheet music asks you to play a D major chord, which is just a capital D, by the way, minor is usually a lowercase d, or it'll say D M-A-J and then D M-I-N, or it'll have a capital M for major and a lowercase m for minor. So D major, because we went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then D minor is going to be this addition of this note right here. Now, I guess this is kind of tricky because, okay, so a sharp, which is notated like this, like a little tic-tac-toe or like a hashtag. A sharp is up a half step. So C sharp is this black key right here. C double sharp is D. Sometimes people will write it that way because it's better for the sheet music, but that doesn't matter. A flat looks like a little B, but like a little bit different. And so if you wanted to write A sharp, you would write it like that. And then A flat, you would write it like that. And so a flat is down a half step. So this is D flat, and it's also C sharp. They're the same note. But let's say someone is asking you to play a C sharp chord, then it's going to be C sharp and then up 4 half steps, C sharp major chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, up 3 half steps, and then you've made the C major, and then remember for the minor, you just go down in the middle. And that's how you play some basic chords. Okay, so check this out. These are some chords to the well-known song, Just the Two of Us, and as you can see, it's C. Don't worry about the numbers yet, okay? That'll come in eventually, but don't worry about the numbers. If I were to play these, it would sound like C, B, E minor, G, and C. It would look like, I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. And you get the point. So there you have it. If you ever look up piano chords or even guitar chords for any song, then just that's a way that you can learn the chords. It's up 4 half steps for major, 4 and then 3 for major, and then 3 and then 4 for minor. That's it. Thanks, guys. To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometimes.